couple years. I done done it all. Feel like shot it low.
I feel like Cardi, okay?
But shit is not a
They
joke.
gonna stop playing with my
She
friends.
got a pop. Imaginary smoke.
Okay, what's up, y'all? We're back with Completely Her podcast. I'm Alexis.
I'm Ish. This is Pep.
I'm
Pep here.
Michaela.
Not Pep.
Pep is
2 weeks in a row. Lord have mercy. All right,
the other
y'all.
member.
We're going to see how it go this time. I know y'all heard last time it was a little shaky. But, okay. Put it on the floor again. What are our thoughts?
I fuck with it.
I mean, how could you not fuck with Cardi?
I mean, you know, I fuck with Lotto very hard.
Me too.
And Cardi
I
as
fuck with
well.
both of them.
So, with that being said, you know, that was an automatic go for me, period.
Yeah, same.
Like, regardless.
Off top.
But people been hating.
On the song already?
Yes. On
Damn.
Cardi more specifically.
Yeah, because they like Cardi.
You know the people
Where the
hate
music
Cardi.
at? But you know what? They did Rihanna the same way. And Rihanna came out there on the Super Bowl and did all them old songs. And they was okay with it. So, I mean.
Well, they've been saying things like that shit was whack. Like, they're like, what's the quote? Like, imagine thinking that Cardi went off on Put It on the Floor
What?
again.
What?
I liked it.
I thought.
I mean, I
Give
don't
us
know the words
time,
yet,
baby.
except when she say the only thing a nigga could get free from me is free to bros. And I just feel like she snapped in that shit.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
it.
With
And then-
that, she snapped with it.
Yeah, and then they're giving her backlash, pretty much saying like the goal is to make it out the hood, and you did so, and now you're like in this ghetto ass video where you're toting guns and shaking your ass and shit like
At
that.
the end of the day, though, Cardi has always remained
Yeah.
that same person, that same down to earth. Like, she was even, I think like a few months ago, maybe a month ago, was even on live talking about like, she was saying how much she was spending in groceries. And she said, so she went to the store herself. I guess she had a grocery shopper, but she went to the store herself. Like, why the fuck are groceries so high? And she's like, if I notice that and I'm rich, like, I can only imagine how poor people feel. Like, she has always remained down to earth, in touch with her, with regular reality, like regular people. She's always remained in touch with that. So I'm not surprised. That's how her videos be.
Yeah. So, and then also they've been saying like the difference between the video that they did and Cardi's most recent videos, it like shows like the difference in their tax bracket. And I'm just like, it's Lotto and then it's Cardi, like, and then how you don't know that that's what she intended on the video to look like. Like, basically, like, oh, you know, that shit is like, I've seen people say it was low budget, like all type of shit.
The video that she
on
did with
now.
Lotto,
Yeah.
I didn't even know they dropped the full video yet, though. Did they? Because I tried to look for it on YouTube. I didn't see it.
They must listen. At this point, I feel like regardless of the video, it's like it was bars.
Yeah, the song was still good.
Yeah, it's Cardi.
Without the, don't watch the video. Hell,
Don't
it's a
Even
damn
still,
problem.
I
song.
think it was
I
cute.
think it was cute too.
Yeah.
And it had Angel Reese in there.
Yeah. Period.
Yes,
That's
so
what I'm saying. Like,
It
how
was
could
a
you
whole
like?
bunch of black girl magic, and I fucked with it.
Me too. That's why I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
And
how
I
could
feel
you
like
have something
everything that
bad
Cardi
to say?
do is like always supporting.
Ratchet.
Like, yeah, it's
She's
ratchet,
ratchet
but she
regardless.
do be supporting
And
other black
she's-
girls. Like, think
yeah.
about when she made the one with Megan. And
The WAP. And they did.
And they had all the girls in there.
Yeah, the WAP.
But they had Lotto, they had Suki, they
Yeah.
had
All
Kylie, they
them.
had
Yeah.
was it Ruby Rose that was in there, or was it
They had somebody else. in
yeah,
there
it was
too.
another
I
yeah,
forgot.
they had some-
Quite a
every-
few
yeah.
women in that video.
That's why I'm just like, what? But yeah, I just wanted to know what y'all thoughts were, because I was seeing the stuff and I was just appalled at the stuff that everybody was saying. Like, how could you not?
Yep. But you know, people gonna talk. That's one
The-
thing
the
they
people
gonna
gonna hate
do. The
regardless.
people gonna hate, baby.
Jealous. Okay.
Okay.
So it's June, and it's Pride Month. So shout out to all the LGBTQ. Is that the way it's going? How to-
LBGTQ,
I
and
thought
it's
it was
a couple
Plus
of
or
them.
something, right?
Plus?
Plus,
Shout out to y'all, Alphabet Gang. I honestly, I'm
Pride
not trying to be funny. I don't
Month.
know what
I
you know what I'm
think it's like
saying. The proper terms.
Let me look it up.
But I thought it was LGBTQ. I don't.
I feel
see,
like
I don't
there's
want
a
us to
plus
sound
for
that's
some
ignorant.
reason.
that's like the start of it.
Oh,
but
but then there's more.
Right.
There's
I
more.
think there might be
So
like
shout
a
out to y'all.
plus.
Shout out to
Period.
Pride Month. You know, I'm out here looking for my study.
You are.
LGBTQIA.
So where do you fall on this spectrum?
Where do I fall in this
Yeah.
spectrum?
Which alphabet letter are you?
All of them. I know. I'm not all of them. Just kidding. You know, I don't know.
Love is love.
I mean,
though.
love
Yep.
is love.
Love is love.
I'm,
Whatever
I'm
you
gonna
like,
be
baby,
honest. I was
like
at
it.
this engagement party, and I kind of like saw this study there, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, well, if I was gonna do it, I would do it with you, because I mean, you know,
Like
Why
the
not?
full blown out relationship? Like
yeah, like I wouldn't mind trying.
you'd be in a lesbian relationship?
Absolutely, I wouldn't mind trying. I done had a lick before. Might as well.
Might as well
You
try
said you
that.
had it licked or you done had a lick?
I done had some licks before.
Oh. Woo. Wait, you been licking?
Okay, so maybe I have done some licking,
Wow.
and some licking's been done to me.
So you
but
liked it.
I did, but you know what?
That's
it was
cool.
the after.
What y'all do after?
What was after?
Cause I'm not like I don't know. I
You
could,
want that
I could-
masculinity?
yeah,
that
pound
pressure?
town, just left
Yeah,
pound.
okay.
I need that one. So,
Why y'all didn't
But
use
you
the
know what? With a
straps?
stud, I was gonna.
but
maybe
no,
she
I
was
didn't.
doing
I didn't
licking
have
with a
the
film.
experience of a strap. Now pull out the strap, baby, and if the strap
you-
comes,
would you-
Let that hoe off.
oh, would I strap like Pinky be doing? You know?
Oh, she do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl,
I'm
she
not a
put,
part-
girl, she put
If
the
you
strap
watch
on
porn,
and she
yeah,
wop
so
wop. Yeah.
Sometimes it's like two femmes, like two girly
Yeah,
girls.
that's what I'm
and
saying.
they'll
So-
strap each other,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, she'll pull out the strap real quick. Maybe
Strap. Ain't
Maybe
that
get
what
the
50
strap.
Cent said?
Go get this.
50 always like get the strap.
So yes, with a stud, that might work for you. You need that little pressure.
I do need some
It's not the
penetration.
same thing, though.
No, it's not the
It's
same
not.
thing.
It's not the same.
But-
But I'm not knocking it. Not knocking
Not
it at all.
knocking it, cause baby, the head though.
But like, how do you?
You at the head though. You're hitting different types of places
you
I
think-
didn't know was
So you
there.
think that women give better head than men?
I haven't had head from a woman, but I
At
would
all,
definitely
ever?
think so. No, I haven't.
You are not living right. You
I have
Girl,
not
you ain't
ever
living
had
right if
sex
you
with
ain't
a
tried
girl.
What? Not to say that
It's not
to-
sex with a girl. It's just head.
Well,
That's
they like
sex.
they think that's just sex. I mean,
Is it considered sex?
Yes, Isha.
All right.
they gonna consider it sex if two. Now, granted, if you, never mind. People do consider that
If
sex
you're-
between two women.
That's oral sex.
But like, if a man just give you head, that's not sex.
Yes, it is. It's oral sex.
No.
It ain't penetration sex, but it's oral sex.
Listen, that shit ain't sex. Listen.
What kind of sex is this?
Y'all cut up too bad for me. Y'all cut up
Listen,
too
I can't stand Lex, because Lex is literally all that ain't sex.
That ain't shit.
I'm like,
that ain't sex.
That ain't.
sex, William. Sign me up for that.
Yeah, I need something more than that for it to be considered sex. But you know, anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, head,
Those one of the
head
ones that
from
don't
a-
count. That don't count.
Yeah, head from a woman.
Oh, well, if that's the case,
it's
yeah, definitely don't
different.
count.
It's like, ooh, Jesus.
I think it's
You know-
because they
you know
have their
what?
own, so they know what to do.
Right. And see, I've had head from a woman before to the point where I was in tears. And you know, a man ain't brought me to tears. He may have brought me to a lot of things, but he ain't brought me to tears.
She ate that pussy till you cried.
Tears.
Till I cried. I was like, okay, I'm done. Pull out the strap.
I think
Pull out
women
the
and men do it different. I think it's get the strap.
Get the penetration going, baby.
Yeah, that's
I'm
that's
ready
the
to
thing,
go
though.
to-
That's what I would feel like. Like
Pound town.
that's y'all shit.
You
boy.
know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
done said this shit for the last month.
I feel
Okay.
like it's been longer than that.
It's just been going and going.
Okay, so I know we all are at this point aware of Diddy and Carisha, aka Reach,
Carisha,
Reach, Miami,
please.
all of that. You know what I'm
Carisha,
She
saying?
said she don't like
please.
people calling her like regular, like people that don't know her. I don't think she like them calling her Carisha. I think that's what she said.
Yeah, Miami.
Girl, your name is Carisha. Tell Santana he shouldn't have never.
Carisha sleep.
Carisha,
Bitch,
please.
you never did that.
Yeah, because I mean we knew that was your name,
But
but now you know what I'm saying. Now we saying it like you are our homegirl. Like, all right, Carisha, please.
that is my homegirl, and we Aquarius. We,
Yeah, I know that's your girl.
That's my
I-
twin
yeah,
flame.
I know that's your girl. So okay, so since that's your girl, how you feel about her and Diddy then?
as long as my girl just having fun and she and her feelings not invested, I think that's cool.
You think
but
she's telling the
I-
truth about her feelings not being invested though? No, she never said her feelings not invested.
right.
She said that they do their own thing.
Yeah. You want to
You
know?
think that she's willingly?
I feel right. So like I just had this same conversation with my best friend, and me and him were talking about it because I'm just like, I want to live the Miami life so bad. Like I just want to be like in the moment, like because that's honestly what I see.
What it is,
I
yeah.
see like it's a in the moment situation, but like I'm not an in the moment type of girl. Like I don't know how to just live in
Like,
the moment.
eventually
Like
it's gonna go to
feelings,
something. That's what I was
right?
gonna
And
say.
don't let that D be good.
I was gonna
'Cause
say, I think
just
that might
feel
be
like,
what happens.
yeah.
Like right now, it's in the moment, but do I
But
feel like
no,
she never feels
I
a
feel-
way?
But you want to know what my best friend told me? My best friend did tell me. He was like, you got to think about this. Like, she's fucking with Diddy. Diddy gives her something that a lot of these niggas is not going to be willing to give her. Or
They aren't
not-
gonna be
No,
able
they're
to
not
give
going to be
her.
able to give it. Like, they're not. They're not doing what Diddy is doing. Come on now. Diddy is back in the day. Diddy got that Diddy money.
Right.
Diddy is one of the people you can be like, okay, he got that
is
Diddy
the
money.
very last alias. Like he went from what Puffy, Puff Daddy,
Right.
P Diddy,
Listen,
Diddy.
shut
you know?
up, Diddy.
He is
Yeah,
really
like,
right.
you
Let's
feel me?
We
let's
got
take
the
a
deli
moment.
on up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, let's take a moment to shout out
Period.
Diddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
We
was about
see
to
you.
say.
We love you.
Get us
Listen.
on revolt. Come on,
Cause Diddy, look,
vote with us.
you know. Oh, look, we all got our little Diddy behind the scenes as well.
Right.
Hey, Diddy, how you doing?
We got a Diddy behind the scenes.
You know, we gotta shout out our Diddy. You know, that's gang.
Yeah, make sure shit happen.
Yes,
Period.
that's gang. That's gang, aka Diddy. You know, we fuck with Diddy the long way. It's the reason he called that. But still, like Diddy makes shit happen. Like he
For
just
real.
makes shit happen. So the thing about it is, honestly, I feel like she's getting a lot of exposure from him. Like I think that he is honestly like teaching her, investing in her, and he's doing stuff on
He
a
probably
whole
is
nother
giving
level.
her-
Yeah, than what these niggas would do
I
to
will
her.
say one thing about Aquarius, we love like that intellectual, being fed intellectually, or like that shit is so top tier for us. Like it's that shit is a different type of high. Like just being fed in your mind, that shit is a different type of high for real.
Boy. Come over here. So sorry, y'all. Pep on the track. So y'all feel like she may be like publicly like it's whatever, like I'm going with the flow, like I want him to do his own thing and I do my own thing, but deep down she really feel like she wished that it was just like a him and her type thing.
I feel like she may not necessarily be like, I want it to just be us, but I feel like maybe there are times she may feel some type of way if like he pop out with another bitch, or how the blogs will post him doing something with another bitch. She may feel a little certain type of way. She might not want them. She might not necessarily be pressed for them to be exclusive, but she may feel a little some type of way, you know, in that moment when things like that happen. I feel like probably.
So is it better for them to like go ahead and discuss it beforehand, or is it like one of those things where when it hit the blogs?
Just discuss it beforehand, especially being, maybe if they were regular people, no, because 9 times out of 10 he's not going to get caught. He's not going to be on the blogs. But the status that they are at, yeah, just go ahead and discuss it so you know what's going to happen, because you feel me, you going to end up on the blogs, and you might not end up on the blogs, because I'm sure there's a lot that they do that we don't know about, but there's a big chance you could end up on the blog. Somebody could see you.
I feel
Anybody
like
could
there
see
was
you.
a moment that Young Miami
Pep.
really just
Pep trying to give a kiss, child.
Stop
did
it.
my baby. So I feel like there was a moment that Young Miami was like ranting. She was ranting on Twitter, and she was like going like, you know, at it, but it was kind of a thing where it was just like, somehow, some way, she kind of backed up from it, but then you seen them at the Met
She
Gala.
gonna say what she
and
gotta
it's
say,
just like-
but he's dropping that bag on her. Like you gotta
yes,
understand.
like
that's
I
the
could
difference,
imagine,
like-
I could imagine the conversation behind closed door. Like, listen, you gonna have to chill on Twitter and put
Especially-
my business out there.
No, but if you already
Oh,
the
no,
type of woman
she don't
that's
give a fuck
that,
Because
yeah.
remember, it was that other girl. That other girl was like
But
posting.
he had a whole baby.
pictures.
So the
It
thing
was
about
baby
it,
mama.
yeah. So the thing about it is, I think it's like when you accept your role in certain types of men's lives, like you know what come with it. But that don't mean that it's not embarrassing,
right?
Or that
you're not gonna feel some type
right.
of way, because at the end of the day, I don't care what money you got, this whatever.
But it's a lot easier, I feel like, for them to be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going to deal with this, and I feel like all men are going to be this way, why not be with someone that can provide versus, you know what I'm saying, a regular everyday guy? I feel like that's what a lot of people's mentality is.
Some people get over stuff by shopping what is called retail therapy.
Yeah,
I mean, I do a lot of retail therapy, but I don't know about.
He got the bread for her to.
She got real therapy. She can do all type of therapy with this.
First off, Diddy.
Okay.
Yes, first off, Diddy then had a baby on her, and then he got
he didn't necessarily have the baby on her. She also said she knew about the child.
They all went on vacation or some shit.
She said
like
she
they
knew
was
about
all,
the
They
child.
had all went out to wherever they had went out to. Him,
So the thing about it is, do you think that he possibly had a conversation to bridge that together?
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
I think that,
yeah.
He definitely kept that shit pee.
Yeah,
but
she's still a woman and has feelings at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. So regardless, she do. That's
but
why
just
I said
like
I don't
when you get
feel
into
like
it with your nigga though, like it's kind of like you got, you know what I'm saying. Even though y'all might be okay at some point, like
she might feel some type of way in the moment. That's exactly what I was saying.
Like that moment thing.
She might feel some type of way in that moment for sure, but she fucking with it. He rocking. She rolling.
She said. She said, "I miss my man. She's her man, all day, every day."
Man, baby.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all have seen it, but Moneybagg just recently did an interview with Angie Martinez, right?
I didn't watch the interview because he irritated me.
Wow.
Talking about some infidelity for one.
Right, so that's the part I want to focus on from that interview.
Go ahead, child.
Yeah. So
Michaela,
how y'all feel about him? Just like, yeah, I cheated on her, but I fuck with her because she stayed down, and all I had to do was explain to her why I cheated on her.
I feel like he's saying a lot of shit that like people don't talk about. Like a lot of people don't talk about the fact that like, yes, this nigga done cheated on me and I done stuck beside him and all of this. Like,
my thing is bad. Nobody knew that shit.
Yes,
Where
we did.
Ellis, I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, we knew something was going on because she was like, they've had
their like back and forths. Now when she said like she had made it known like, yeah, I left him. This is obviously before they got back together. Like, yeah, I left him, but she was like, it's not about him cheating. But she has made it clear that like, yeah, like he did cheat, and he was apologetic about it. I feel like publicly. So
I must been under a rock because I ain't seen nothing.
I can't give you the time frame though.
I've been thinking that Moneybagg was so faithful.
Baby, no.
He been in the gym. He been living his wife right. That man has been living his life right. That's what I was thinking.
But
and he done dropped this damn bomb.
But no, like
irritated the hell out of me.
I feel like too. It's kind of like, okay, for instance, when you watch Basketball Wives, do y'all watch Basketball Wives?
I haven't watched it in a while.
Part of accepting that, and like Lex was saying, like when you dating somebody with a lot of money like that, like you kind of gotta understand, like it kind of comes with the game. Like even if they don't,
but why does it have to be like that?
There might be some that don't, but like. The difference is, like, I think that him putting it out there just made it real.
Yeah.
Because, like, for instance, like, when you think of J. Cole, that's my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Favorite rapper. But you probably don't think that he's done something, but I'm pretty
Cole
sure.
Is not cheating. Period.
Listen. You may think that J. Cole is not cheating because that shit ain't out there. But if J. Cole put that shit out there and he spent that shit and he be like, listen, yep.
Whoever go with J. Cole, whoever J. Cole woman is.
But still.
Let me know if he cheating or not, because I'm going to have to cuss J. Cole out.
If you listen to J. Cole's songs, J. Cole talks about a lot of the shit that he's been through, a lot of shit that he's doing, like all of that. Like he talks about shit in his songs. So
he better not be cheating. He's a black
king.
J. Cole be cheating, or has cheated.
What?
I know you fucking lying.
He's make mistakes too.
Yeah, so he
maybe
said that
back in the day.
J. Cole said that I don't know how we got on J. Cole, but he said he has cheated before.
Excuse me. Bring us the song. I need the song.
we'll talk about it after.
We got to bring J. Cole
Okay.
on the show. You from North Carolina? You better tap in, Cole.
Cole world.
Tap in.
cousin Cole.
We
So
got
hold on,
questions.
hold on. Let's finish. So what I wanted to say about it is that he hit one of his big excuses. It sounded like to me for cheating was the fact that him and Ari was the first real relationship that he's had. So he said he
Don't
didn't.
he got like 6, 7 baby
Nah.
mamas?
That's what I'm saying. That's what he said. He was like, he didn't know how, like, you know, he not used to this, he not used to that. But it's like you have
First off,
so many
Ari
children.
she's a Cancer, honey. So you know, we kind of just be like, "Yep, you with me
I
real
know
bad."
she probably did a
And
lot of crying. Them cancers, honey.
I do be crying. We be crying, but we gonna stay down. But we be crying.
They
And the
some
thing,
real niggas,
but
but they gonna cry.
when I see her though, because like when I see her and I see like how she act, like Cancers are very like assertive, like especially if where they're at in their life, especially if they're good in their life and they're sure of who they are. Like she's very assertive with him, and I think that's just what it is. Like she probably cussed that nigga out. Like she probably did some crazy. She probably was doing. Y'all know how like when your man.
Oh, Ari's crazy.
Like you know when your
Sorry,
man
Ari.
when you find something out about your man and then you in the midst of like you laughing but you crying at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact that Ari probably did that shit, and that probably had him all the way fucked up because that really have niggas fucked up in the head.
So what I was gonna ask was, because I know you said that it kind of comes. They say like dealing with a man at that caliber, it kind of comes with that. But women make just as much money. Ari is successful. Ari makes money. Is it normalized that women with money cheat too? No.
I
So
think,
why the fuck do they get a pass?
but you know, also women, not saying anyone specifically, especially not her, but like a lot of women want to be with a man that is desired by other women. So you know what I'm saying? So although you might be successful and you might have that money, that man that you're with is still very highly like desired by other
and
women.
you still want a man that has. If you have money, you're gonna want a man that's in your same tax bracket. If a man is in that tax bracket or higher, he's going to be desired by women. I don't care what he look like, how he treat women.
Exactly.
Women gonna want him just off the strength that he got the bag. So,
Hey,
So I think, but
part of the
also
game.
it's like, you know, when you have that connection and they can provide for you, I think that's like a whole different type of combo like that. A lot of
Absolutely.
women don't have the chance to experience. Like, yeah, I might really, really be in love with you, but you can't provide for me in this way or that way. Or, you know what I'm saying, you can provide for me in this way or that way, but I don't have that same type of connection. And the fact that they have both, not just them particularly, but like in a general sense, when those type of situations happen, I think it's kind of harder to let go.
absolutely. And then also just being in the public eye, also like.
So do you think you're more inclined to be like, we're good over here, like, yeah, y'all some hating ass people, like everything is good over here? You think that they're more inclined to do that, like when people are looking at them versus like if you're
Shit, behind closed doors, you deal with.
You
way
don't know.
more.
Yeah, you don't know. I don't care if it's your best friend. You don't know what the hell going on really behind closed door. Like you'll know a lot. Of course, her best friends probably know more than we know. Yes.
right.
But they don't know every single thing that's not happening in that relationship. I can guarantee. Nobody knows. You never know what's happening behind closed doors. So I definitely think
Yeah.
the
And
more people looking at you, the more you're going to make it seem like we good over here. You feel me? Because it's at the end of the day, when shit not going right, especially when I've learned that a lot of people, just by reading comments and stuff like that, a lot of people in this world are mean as fuck. Like, we think we mean or because we say little slick shit. No. People out here are fucking evil.
Intentionally
Evil. So, I feel like, of course, like, if you're in the public eye, you're definitely gonna try to make it seem like everything is all good because people are so evil. You're trying to avoid that. Who wants to invite those type of vibes?
Exactly. So this is what I want to ask. So once a cheater, always a cheater?
No,
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Like I said before in the previous episode,
not long ago, I was a cheater. Cheater.
I think people
Cheater.
can cheat. Like I think it could be a mistake to cheat. Of course, like I said, it's not an accident. It's not an accident.
Yeah.
No,
Have
but
y'all
I
ever
do think it
cheated?
could be a mistake.
Have you said what?
Have y'all ever cheated?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay,
I feel like
I don't know. You
because
can't
it
come
was
out
like
right now.
we
I
was
did
on
it
a
confidently.
break, but it
that's
was
how
like
the niggas love to break.
yeah, that's
And then if a baby
It
would
was
have came
like,
up, then it would have been a break baby. Then what?
oh, it wouldn't have been no break baby with me because I go to Latrobe quick. What Lotto saying? I spend that 500 before I ever trap you.
And that's more than
know that.
It's more than
Know that. Fuck.
Wait a minute. No, I wasn't ready.
I don't even play like that, baby.
briefly.
I wasn't
man.
ready.
Ain't gonna be no side, baby. No.
Oh,
what?
wait, hold on.
That's the difference
she
between me
committed
and
to
these
the
chicks.
fact that she said she cheated. Let's give a little background. So you just was like on a break and you was like,
They cheated on me.
mm-hmm.
We went on I called myself leaving them, but the thing is, when I left them, we still kind of was fucking with each other a little bit. So, you know what? Also, it might have been 2 times, but the first time, that man was crazy. He had a whole girlfriend and had me as his girlfriend too. So I had to do that. That don't even count. That don't count, bro.
that was get your lip back.
That wasn't even like, that was just
You
me
said-
being me. Like,
You said he had, so the person had a girlfriend.
bruh, so this is the thing.
Okay.
Bruh had a whole girlfriend. I just did not know. I'm talking to the nigga and everything. He asked me to be his girlfriend. So now the nigga got 2 girlfriends. And I'm the second one. That's crazy.
Second
Is it
girlfriend.
worse being the first girlfriend or the second one?
I think both of them is just as fucking terrible. Because bitch, you done tried me. You feel me? He tried me, so I just had to. But the thing is, I'm still going back and forth. But I had to tap in with my ex because I was just like, yeah, you feel me? Play with somebody, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Y'all, Pep is
hold
not
on,
feeling
Pep.
it. Pep.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
Y'all, this is featuring
Top flight
this
security
is
of the
Pep.
world,
Pep,
Craig.
you want a
Pep
treat?
is here.
Pep, you want a treat? Go
Pep,
ahead.
Pep, go get a treat, honey, and sniff them.
He
Okay.
Top flight security of the world.
All right, hold on. Okay. Wait. Damn, y'all made me lose my train. Oh, so you say you cheated too? Let us hear
Yes,
it.
I did. I don't think there's a story behind it. No story to it. I just
Yo.
Shit just
the
happened.
choice had to be made. I'm just kidding. I did. I ain't too proud of it, but I'm just at that point now where it's like, shit, I did it. Because honestly, niggas be like that too.
Yeah.
Like niggas be like, I cheated. Okay, so what? Are we moving forward or nah?
Pretty
Are
much
we
don't
going
bring that
for-
shit up over and
yeah,
over. You wanna-
and
you wanna-
and honestly,
fuck with each other or we not.
that's where I'm at with it. I'm just like, shit. People make mistakes. I made that mistake, or maybe it wasn't a mistake, whatever. And that's just what it is. Like
I'm not even a cheater. Like I'm really low. Like I'm super fucking loyal. Like I'm loyal as fuck
Yeah.
to people. So I'm not
But
even
it's
a
hard
cheater.
to be loyal
But
to a
them
motherfucker
folks,
that ain't loyal
them
to
folks
you.
had me fucked up. The nigga that
So-
had me and the other girlfriend,
Yeah,
you had
and
me
see,
fucked up.
And the thing about it is,
Time.
I was definitely in a situation where we were cheating on each other. Like we
Oh,
were
so
just,
y'all-
it was
what
a
was that, tit for
marathon.
tat?
It
Oh,
was
she
no,
said
it was
a marathon.
It was a marathon.
marathon.
It was just
I'm
over and over and
I'm
over
a
and
reflection
over.
of you.
Yeah, baby. It was.
We're a
I'm
reflection of
gonna
each
give you
other.
what
So
you're
who-
giving me.
Look in the
So,
mirror.
So who cheated worse?
Who cheated worse? He would probably say me.
That mean you did something.
At the end of the day,
It
I
means
congratulate
it.
you.
Thank you, girl.
Round of
Niggas been doing it
Thank
too
you.
long, too
Thank
many
Thank
decades.
you. I cheat with pride. I'm just kidding.
At this
no,
point,
I'm just kidding.
I congratulate you. Thank you. City girls up 10.
City girls up 10. Definitely. You know, he probably hears my name and see my name to this day and
Did he make it
probably
sick to us?
cringe. He probably, oh,
Good.
oh.
Make it hurt. I want
Yeah.
Krishan
But
to do that to
honestly,
blue face so bad.
You
She
know
gon-
what I'm
she gon'
saying?
get Blueface. She gon' get him.
I
gonna
want
get
her to
Blueface.
end that man. End that
Ooh.
man.
Finish him.
I really, this what I want. I want her and Jaden to team up and get both of them get somebody
Jay-
new
Jaden
and just
Jaden
really
cheating.
wrap it up. Like
We just,
wrap it
we just
up.
gonna leave Jaden alone because she's not smart enough. Bro.
She got a bruh. Like, do you not know me?
She-
I would have
she gotta
been
get a
text
man.
Krishan.
She gotta get a
Yo,
man on a
Rob,
different level.
let's get on this, man. What? I'm
But
so
she-
girl power.
But he's like, I'm about to send. When Krishan have the baby, you gonna be keeping it. She's like, why would I do that? You think I'm about to like, bitch? What?
The way I would have dog walked that man would have hated me for life. I'm talking about that man would have hated me till he went in the grave. The way I would have dog walked him.
Your mama and your sister are clearly beatable, bro. Like at the end of the day,
Clearly.
I wouldn't even worry about them. Like the nonchalant is what have killed him. See, he an Aquarius. You gotta kill that nigga like that. Like, yeah, what's up? Yeah.
I don't know how I
play
feel
with
about
somebody else.
I don't know how I feel about
What up?
Aquarius man.
Aquarius man.
I just
Yeah, we're gonna say that for another episode.
Honestly, I'm an Aquarius. I would
Yeah.
never.
Zodiac.
I would not deal with an Aquarius man. No, sir.
I did.
For one, I think they're boring. They're like Aquarius are so. Aquarius are very stuck in. We are routine people. Like we make a routine out of anything. Like
I don't know. Not
For
the
me-
Aquarius man I was dealing
You
with.
should say they don't. You should say they
like,
don't follow through. Like they basically say they'll do something.
oh
and
no,
they
he
don't
got
do
other
it.
stuff in his
They
sign.
want
He
to
got other stuff
They
in his
want to
chart.
be everything, but what the fuck they supposed to be?
He got
doing.
other stuff in his chart because that
I
ain't
think
no
that
Aquarius.
men are very ambitious.
Yes,
are.
like
I will say that.
Aquarius. That's why I said he got
Diddy.
other stuff in
Is
his
Diddy,
chart.
like
is
that
Diddy,
about
is Diddy Aquarius? What the fuck is Diddy? Because he would seem
Why
like
do I
Google it.
want to
He
say
just owned
a
it.
Gotta Google.
I feel like it's a Scorpio, but he might not. Hold on.
if he a Scorpio, then he toxic. Come on now. Whatever
Hold on, let me
his
see.
sign is, that
He is
matters.
vibing.
But yeah, no, like Aquarius, I don't know. I feel like
November 4th, I hit it on the head. He a Scorpio.
he's a Scorpio. They nasty. Ooh, that's why he been over there kissing on Miami like that.
Okay, I'm out here in Miami. Looking
I'm
for
that
the,
daddy.
some daddies. I'm gonna say sugar daddies since we talk about Diddy.
I'm fucking weak. Okay.
Okay, y'all.
All right. So
We so tacky. This is crazy.
what I
Just
do
talk
want to
up.
go ahead and do is go ahead and like give our condolences to Jackie O and DC's family.
Amen.
That is very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a lot of different speculations and like people assuming this or that happened. So I know at one point they were saying that she died from the mommy makeover that she received, but obviously they didn't give us anything solid. How do you feel like DC is like handling this whole situation, especially with like two younger girls and then their son, and then like losing her abruptly, and him being the type of person that kind of like jokes about everything that
comedian, right?
he jokes about everything that happens to him.
I always say, for one, the jokester is always the person that like has the most underlying hurt going on anyways. The person that's constantly making a joke, making everybody laugh, that person always has something going on behind closed doors. So I feel like for him to like lose the mother of his children, for one, that's so he's gonna be changed for the rest of his life, for one. Like that's devastating. That's completely devastating. I don't know how he's dealing with that. Everybody grieves different, and something like that. Like I've taken big losses. My parents died or whatever. You expect your parents to die. You don't expect your significant other to die while you're young. You know what I'm saying? That's not something you expect. So I feel like that's a whole different that's a different ball game than like losing your parents. Like I said, people expect to lose their parents even if they are young. Like that's something you expect. You don't expect your significant other to pass, like you said, abruptly like that. That's shit different. That's a different type of hurt. I couldn't imagine like losing your significant other. I feel like that's one of the hardest. That and losing a child, like that's one and the same to me. That shit is that's a different type of pain.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. And
Yeah.
then also like she was very understanding of like him and like his career, the jokes that he made. Like she would be joking too.
Everybody has
Yeah.
said great things about her too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
So
saw
many
some
great
things that
things.
like I saw the slide show of B Simone.
I saw that too.
Cause yeah, like B Simone kind of like
I didn't even know she was a regular cast member on Wildin' Out. I didn't
didn't?
know that.
Yeah, she was
I don't
a
watch
Wildin' Out
Wildin' Out a
girl.
lot.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they,
she
but
knows
he would make jokes about it all the time, like, oh, you know, like they would joke or they'll joke on him. He'll like they'll joke back and forth about his girl being a Wildin' Out girl because you know
Oh,
they
she's
say,
a Wildin' Out girl. she's not on the like,
right, because you know
okay.
they say you got to sleep with Nick Cannon in order to be a wild and out girl.
So they
you know
make
what I'm
jokes
saying?
about
Yeah,
that.
so
Yeah.
they would make jokes about stuff like that.
I think
And she
that
was a good sport about it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think, and from what I'm seeing and what I've seen, and if you've ever watched like DC Young Fly's interviews, you know that like he is truly like a man of God. Like he really is very much
So I was
so
seeing
heavy
something
on
about
that.
people saying that about her. She was so tapped in.
Right. So it makes sense that they will both be tapped in, because if you watch his interviews, like he don't mind talking about God and his process and everything that he went through and stuff. So I think that of course it's gonna be hard. I think losing someone is very, very, very hard. And some people say that it gets better with time, but I feel like not necessarily.
It
like
doesn't. For me, I don't think it does. Like I feel like
no, it's always going to be a void that you're missing. It's always that person that you can't feel. You want to believe, and you have to believe that they're in a better place now, and they don't have to worry about the worries that we have to, focus on, and the things that we have to like worry about. But at the same time, like the shit hurts. The shit is like a void that you can't feel, and you're just constantly trying to feel that void.
I feel like as time goes by too, something that happens is like, damn, I'm never going to see this person again. That happens to me a lot. I feel that way a lot. Like I'm never going to talk to this person again.
Or and when you have those
doesn't
moments
set
where you
in.
really want them or need them
Yes,
there, and then you're
at
like,
that
fuck,
moment.
they're not going to be here.
Yes,
That's when it's really like,
yeah.
Like if they were here,
it
and then you
seems.
feel like if this person was here, this situation would have gone differently. You know what I'm saying? It would have played out differently. Like,
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well, this is the one person that I would love to be able to talk to about how I'm feeling right now or what I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying? But they're not here. They're never coming back. Like if you ever like, I guess technically see them again, y'all will be different people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be the same spirits, but like in different forms.
right.
Yeah.
So
And you know what? I feel like I'm big on like taking pictures like with people. I take
I've
pictures
always
everywhere. Like
been that
me,
way.
like me and Lex. Like if we out somewhere, I would
You know,
literally
I'm
be
not the
like
one
this.
that do-
Yeah,
So-
Lex be like no, and I'm like
So
no.
I
Like
actually- Go
I
ahead.
take pictures of everything. Like when I was with my ex, like I would take pictures, and he'd be like, "Why are you taking so many pictures?" And it's just because like I've lost people that like I can look back on these memories and see that very moment, like the silliness, the the loving part of them. Like you go back to these memories and you revisit them.
I used
all
to
the
do
time.
this in high school and stuff like that, right? So I would take pictures all the time. I feel like people used to the point, like talk shit, like she just want attention. Like why is she always taking pictures, posting pictures? Yeah, it was to that point. Like people are like, why the
that's what
fuck?
we did at that age.
She's
though.
like, why the fuck are you always taking pictures? It was literally because like I want to have that memory. Like I want to be able to, all these good times we're having, I want to be able to capture that in the moment. I want to be able to look back on this and say, damn, we had fun. I want to be able to look back on it. Like I said, at some point we are not going to be here. At some point a friend might pass. Like people pass abruptly that you would not think. People are losing their lives young. Like you would not think. Like I got so many pictures of us, of people in high school,
So many.
college,
Yeah.
so many. They don't even know
Yeah.
that I have that memory. I had to lock that memory in because I already know. Like
I wish I would
You
have
lose
done
people.
that. I
You
had
lose
a friend.
people.
She committed suicide.
I know you talking about.
Yeah, and it's like people tried to validate their relationship with her through all the pictures that they had, and I wasn't the type to do all the pictures and stuff. So you
So
know,
you
it's
didn't
like
have it.
right. So one, I felt bad that I didn't have that, and for two, it was kind of like people tried to invalidate.
Your feelings.
Yes,
Like you
and-
wasn't
and
really
our
cool with her.
friendship
We
because-
didn't see no pictures
Right,
with
but
her.
if you knew you knew that y'all were close.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the one. That's one person I know. Like, would go to bat for me. Like, regardless, right or wrong, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, she had my back, and so it was really hurtful when I didn't have. Like, I don't have that. Like her family. Like, you know, I'm one of the first people that they told. They, you know, I'm someone that they clung to. Like when they, you know, were going through the motions, but I didn't have that, and I think that should have been something that would have sparked like a desire in me to take more pictures of the people I care about. But I still feel like till this day, I don't have sufficient like pictures and like videos and memories of the people I care about. So I feel like now that we're having this conversation, I think I'm gonna like moving forward.
Yes, girl, I got pictures of us when we was like back in the day. I sent Lex a picture of us in high school, like taking pictures. Like
no, we was some of the first people to take pictures in them bathrooms.
In them bathrooms, girl, we was always taking pictures every day, every outfit. It didn't matter. First day of school, it did not matter.
All the different types of bangs we had,
girl. We had the bangs.
My boyfriend family just had a cookout last week for Memorial Day, and they were like having all the men take a picture, and it was like his cousin or one of his uncles and them. They were like, I'm not about to take no picture. I was like, no, get in the picture. Like, I was like, get in the picture. Get in the picture. Take this damn picture right now. Like, take this damn picture. And then his grandpa's in it, like all of them, like, take this picture. You are going to want this. When in 20 years you're gonna want this picture, you gonna want to be able to look back and say, damn, I remember this day. Take the damn picture. Get in the damn picture. Everybody not photogenic. I'm not photogenic. Nobody likes pictures. Take the damn picture sometimes.
See, that's the
just
thing.
Take the damn picture.
When I'm feeling my best, I'll take a picture.
Yeah, but she be like,
Yeah,
just
no, when I'm not
picture.
feeling it, I won't take. But you know, when I'm feeling myself, I'll be in that.
Get into it.
All the pictures. Yeah.
Get into it.
Yeah, I'm talking about all.
Well, when it's time to get into it, it's time to get it too.
Right,
baby.
So we were talking about all of that. I want to kind of go back a little bit because they're speculating that the reason that she died was result of the mommy makeover that she had. How do y'all feel about plastic surgery or cosmetic surgery, either or?
I feel like really do what you want to do, like whatever you want to do with your body. Yeah, do what you want. Do what you want to do with your body, because at the end of the day, if that was the reason, you know, that she did pass, like I said, you can, any surgery you have, I don't care if it's a C-section, something that you have to have, there's a risk. Whether it's an elective procedure or something that you have to have done in an emergency, there's a risk regardless. If you want to feel better about yourself, if that's going to make you feel better about yourself, then do it. Of course, make sure you do your research. Try to go to the person that has the best results, or can make sure that, you know, board certified and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, when it's your time regardless. So that's not something you would expect to happen. It's not something you would expect to happen regardless. Like,
right.
If that's what you want to do, if that will make, now I will say, don't go and do it for social media or whatever like that. But I feel like a lot of us are, social media is what makes people want to have their body look a certain way. Now, granted, I can't say, you know, specifically for her or anything like that. Again, if that's going to make you feel better about yourself, a lot of people, your self-esteem, looking at yourself in the mirror, that's where you're going to get your self-esteem from a lot of times. Like, how do I look when I look at myself in the mirror? And if you're not happy, then by all means, go be goddamn happy if that's what makes it better. But I feel like social media plays a big play into people not being comfortable with their body, because I mean, we constantly seeing snatched ass figures, like, when we all know that's not regular.
Yeah, it's definitely a body shame. But like at this point and at this big age that I'm at, like, honestly, I'm going to go with whatever my body is given. If it's given big today and big back today, then it's just that. But I feel like I truly stand on your body, your rules.
Do what you want to do.
Do whatever the fuck you want to do with your body. Nobody can tell you what to do with your body, when to do it with your body. Like, nobody can tell you that. If you got the bread, then go spend it.
Hello.
Because, baby, guess what, honey? What Cardi say? She spent the whole bag on her teeth. Baby, I would do the same thing.
Okay.
You know,
same.
and I still love my teeth, but still, like, if I want that shit,
if this is my own insecurity,
if I want that shit,
yeah.
I'm gonna get it. it. And then on top of that, if I have kids and my titties start hanging down to my stomach, y'all best believe y'all gonna see some perkies.
I ain't got no.
Y'all gonna see some perkies,
Let me-
baby.
let me
'Cause
tell you
I
some
heard,
Per 10, I just popped a
Per
per 10.
10.
Okay, so, you feel me? I'm about to have that perky everything out
baby,
here.
them titties gonna be sitting. They gonna be like, damn, yeah, baby. Yeah, after the
being
kids.
someone who's had like medical procedures done, I just like you said, it's a risk anytime.
It's a risk
like going
regardless.
under the anesthesia, like whatever, however your body reacts to them cutting you open, sewing you back up, whatever the case may be. If that's what you want to do it. However, if that's what you want to do it. I'm still
that
all for
shit.
it. Now, people say that it's like an insecurity, and in a lot of cases it is. But it's also
But it's
kind of,
insecurities that people done picked on you. Like people done.
but it's not always that.
Or
It's not
it's
even
childhood,
that
I don't think
someone
it's
ticked on
always-
you about.
It
It
can-
might
I
just
feel-
be
I
something
feel like it
you
can stem
deal
from
with. But it can
childhood.
deal for.
It can still
I
stem
feel
from
like a lot
childhood.
of. I don't know if we talked about this on here or not, but I've talked about this with my friends a lot. So many women I know are not happy with their body.
Mm-hmm.
I've rarely met, maybe about 15 to 20% of the women
Yeah.
that I know personally are happy with their body.
Even if they want a little ass, baby, they still
Anything
talking
I'm
about
talking
it.
about, even if it's just a little snatch at the waist, a little
Something.
pull at the stomach, a little bit more plump in the ass, is something that women are not happy with.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, you know what? It's probably because somebody done picked on with them as a
Mm-hmm.
child. And a lot of times I feel like that's what happens. Like, even for me, I used to be so skinny, but I would call myself fat. And me looking at my pictures in high school today, I'll literally be like, are you fucking insane? Like, I was calling myself fat. When I was in 9th grade, I was so skinny. I didn't even like how I looked. I was so skinny. Me looking back now, because I had no meat on my bones, but I got
But
called
it's
fat as a
it's
kid.
But also it's the type of other people that you're around too. Like
Yep.
if everybody is small friends.
Yeah, you're right. And I
Yeah.
went to
That's what
I
I was
went
about
to
to say.
a
'Cause in middle
I went
school,
to
I
a
went to-
predominantly
yeah.
white school, so
So-
that's something too. Like that, when I was a kid, people would call me fat, but you know what? It's because I have a fat face, and I've always had a fat face. Like, I'm gonna always have a fat face. I don't care if I go get
Yeah,
1,000
me
surgeries.
too.
I'm gonna always have a fat face. I'm
Chubby
gonna always have a
cheeks.
round face. Yeah. So I got called fat as a kid. Through my lifetime, I always call myself fat. It doesn't matter how skinny I was. I call myself fat, and it's like you said, that can really stem from childhood. It's just planted in your brain. Like,
See,
it's
and
sad.
the thing
It's
is,
really
like,
sad.
I had to learn how to change the narrative because I used to be the same way. I used to be like, oh, I'm fat, or I'm fat, or I'm fat, and it's just like,
never been.
right. But see, look, you've been right.
feel
But see,
that, though.
you've been my friend, so you're like, you ain't never been fat.
But you felt that
see,
way.
That's how I felt.
So what was I?
No,
Super
but
obese?
see, no, but see,
Fat.
my thing is, I never felt like you were big
Fat,
either,
yeah.
because I just felt like you was thick. Like I felt like we
Right.
were like. Now that I know, I just know that we were thick. Like we had some homegrown bodies. Like our bodies been this.
You
like
got
we,
thighs.
yeah, like we been like forming into a woman body. And we was kids, like, so honestly, to us though, that would be
you
fat.
felt like you
right,
felt fat.
because these other girls were like bony, but like we just had these assets that, you know, titties. She had the titties.
Yeah.
Ass, you know, we both had the
They'd
ass.
be like, Alexis, who? The one with the titties.
The one with the
Bro,
titties.
my tits were
Yes.
so big. Always in 5th grade, I wore like
Always.
a B or something like that. Oh
Fifth
my!
grade, I was a
See?
C cup by the 3rd grade.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh no!
You got
no,
them
no.
titties.
Yeah, in middle school, I was definitely a
Now
double
middle
D
school, I was
easily.
like C. No. I didn't get a double D till I was in like 9th or 10th grade. But
high school triple
I've
D.
always
easily.
had big
Yo,
tits. Like
I'm the same
always,
size
bro.
that I was
Always.
in the 8th grade.
oh no!
I walked out with them same
I've had
titties.
titties since 5th grade. When I say 5th grade,
8th grade came.
I've had titties
8th
since, like,
grade
second or
came,
third
and
grade.
8th grade was like, fuck that. And then Gravity came though, and Gravity let them bitches drop a little bit, and they gave
Ooh.
woman. I was like, yeah, this a woman now.
you know, I became
This a woman.
You had them little perky.
I'm definitely
it
about
went
to
from-
pop a perk 10 on the titties. I swear to God, you feel me?
That's what I'm telling
I
you.
got to.
But see, you done already had your kids. Once I have me some kids, baby,
Baby, honey.
I got to get snatched.
my
up.
titties gonna be waving hello.
I'm getting
talking about
sliced and diced. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, but right, and that's the thing. It was a mommy makeover. Like honestly, a lot of women think about mommy makeovers. Like I would definitely think about that. I want to have like 4 kids.
She has like 3
So,
You
children.
did
if
say
I
you
did-
want to have a whole.
Listen,
family.
when I tell you,
I
and
wanna
then
have-
as you get older,
Yeah.
that shit
don't
move
the
and
same.
groove and
Yeah.
it drop
Your
and
body
pop in
does
different
change.
ways.
And I
Yeah.
think men's bodies change like not
Differently.
as fast and
No.
differently. Yeah,
They
bro.
get that
Like
beer belly.
Men's metabolism as well is
Yeah.
a lot higher than women's. It's easier for men to
their
like
bodies
lose
really
weight.
don't change the way, like, if in comparison to how our bodies change
It's
until
the
like
hormones.
20 or so years later. Like,
It's the hormones as well. It's
The
definitely
hell?
the hormones
Yep.
as
so
well.
so the estrogen is doing it to us.
It's not just estrogen. Like we have so many different hormones in our body, and like we release so many different hormones in our body.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So not saying that men don't, because they do as well. It's just the type of hormones they're releasing and things like that. It all comes into play with how we're shaped, how we're built, how we can lose weight. It's so much that goes
And
into
our
it.
parents too, because like my mama's shape, you know, she a little slim, thick thing. But like my mama always had, like you said, like the chubby face. Like
Yes.
I've always had
My
a
mom
chubby
has a
face,
had a
and like
very
she's
chubby
never,
face.
like she's never been like big. But like she's always had the chubby face thing, and like I see that in my mother.
My
And
mama
then like
been kinda
even
big.
Lex,
She wasn't
yeah.
big, but she was kind of big.
No,
but-
Even Lex
Just
mom,
like
like
a little
Lex
bit
mom
thick,
look
you feel me?
good, like but
Oh yeah.
and Lex mama always been good. Like if you had the privilege of meeting
But
Lex
she'll
mama,
tell you that I
like,
messed her up though.
really.
Yeah, she
But
was like she was slim before.
But
me.
what did
When
I
she
say
was
though?
like,
It's
when
body
after I had you-
dysmorphia. We look at her and like, you
We
look
like,
the fuck good.
Ma,
I
you
hope
is
I look like
dead.
you. I hope I look like you. But she still has that insecurity with herself
Yeah,
because
that
that's
she's
her
just
own
like,
insecurity.
yeah,
What
once
she
I had
sees in the
you.
mirror.
And then she also had me in like her early 20s too. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of not in my early 20s and I don't have no kids.
You in them laters, baby.
You ain't gotta tell her.
The
But
bat, bat, bat.
yeah, so you know, so she's just like, I was always good, and you came along, and you know what I'm saying, you switched it up. But I think that she looked good too.
She looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm just like, girl.
Okay, honey.
But you know,
She that mama that comes to the school. They be like, "That's your mama.
That's your mama? Yeah.
That's
Oh
your
my God,
mama. That's
don't even. That's a topic for another episode. But, oh my god. It's like I used to love and hate when my mom came to school because
Yep.
it was like one of those things where yeah, that's my mama, but it's like, all right, chill, because that's still.
I used to
my
be so
mama.
embarrassed when my
Yeah,
daddy
my
came to
mama.
school because he had that
Oh,
big ass stomach. Oh my God. I used to be like, please don't come to my goddamn school. The hell? With that big ass stomach, you better get on somewhere.
Bruh.
Oh my God. But I love my dad though. Rest in peace, Lord.
oh my god.
Please don't come to the school. That was
You
when I
get
went to
on my
Hickory Grove,
nerves.
child. No,
Yes.
don't come up there. Don't come.
I'm weak.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, so let's talk about our definitions of success. I want to go ahead and get into that. So
Oh.
you don't know?
I don't know, cause like as I'm getting older, success looks like anything but you make it. Like I feel like success now for me is just having faith and believing in all the things that like seem so scary to me that I'm actually doing. So like I feel like it's actually overcoming a lot of my fears and a lot of things that I had doubt in. Like I now believe in those things and I now push myself to those limits. So I feel like that's what success looks like. Like I feel like, you know, I hate Lex every time I look at
My bad.
That's a little blooper. Just a little blooper. That's all. We good. We good.
No.
You feel me?
No,
black
you
on,
tell- you
black
said-
on.
You know what I'm saying? You know how black people do.
No,
Sometimes
you
she
can't
happy,
take
she
black
happy.
people nowhere. You can't take black people nowhere. Because one thing they're going to do is listen to their phone. It's going to play out loud.
Diddy
But
on the track.
Diddy on the track. You know, shout out to Diddy. Diddy, we love you, but nigga, there was a time. There was
Time
not
and
a
a
time.
Time and place for everything. Okay.
Y'all
Me
so
and
damn
Michaela
goofy.
both. Okay. No. Back to what we were saying. No, I agree. So, okay, I want to get more specific. So, if you had to choose between like money, family, and like your ability to travel, experience new things,
So that's what I was gonna say.
How
like,
would you rank those for
my-
successfully?
my definition of success is like being happy, but also being comfortable as far as like financially being able to move how you want to move. You don't have to necessarily be rich, but being comfortable, just being able to move how you want to move, that and being able to take trips and stuff like that, that all ties in. Like, that's number one for me. That like all ties into one for me. Like, I'm only going to be happy if I'm comfortable financially and I'm able to do like move how I want to move. I'm able to go on family trips and do things like that. I'm only going to be happy if I can do all of those things. If that can
So
all
how would you rank that, like, between the three? Like, being able to not just travel, but, you know, experience things, you know, all of that good stuff. Having a family, you know what I'm saying, a close-knit family like you, your kids, your significant other, your spouse, and then the money. How would you rank that? In what order?
I really feel like it's all number one.
All of them are number one?
Yes, like it ties
It's a
so
cluster.
into
It
each
ties
other.
together.
Like,
It's
it
a
just
cluster.
ties so into each other. Like, because I'm not going to be happy if I got my family and stuff like that, but I'm broke as hell. Like, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not. Like, if my money funny, I ain't fucking with it. I'm not
I don't
fucking
like
with
no funny
nobody.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
Don't
fucking with
fuck with
nobody.
that.
I'm not fucking with nothing. Like, I'm not with it. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not in my mode, in her mood. I'm not in my mood. You feel me? So that, but if I got money and I don't got my family, like, I ain't gonna be good.
Right.
Or if I got money and I got my family, but I can't take no trips because I'm so busy at work, I'm not gonna be good with that. I don't like that. So I really feel like it all really plays into one. That's number one for me. Like, family, money, let's take these trips.
Okay, so that's our order. Family, money, take the trips. What about you?
I don't know. I'm in such a like blah moment of my life, so like I can't really say that. I don't have like the whole family thing. I mean, I feel like everything about me is like hustling and starting my own business.
So for
and
you
stuff.
specifically, like, what would it be? Money first, traveling, and then a family?
Is it bad that I don't put traveling on mine?
Let's not say traveling,
I
but
like our ability.
experience.
That's what I was saying.
Experiences.
Ability to experience different things in life.
Okay, so currently in this moment, I'm gonna say knowledge.
We ain't put that on there, but yeah, that's a good one. I think that's first and foremost, though.
Yeah,
for
I
us all
think like
having
I have
I
to
love
like
being
because I
fed
have to add it, like I have
intellectually.
to
Yeah,
adjust it towards my life, and like right now, like there's certain things like I don't really see because like I'm shooting for something. So like
So you tunnel vision.
yeah, so knowledge, money, and what's the third thing? Happiness, like your mental health, like being happy emotionally, mentally, like all that. Like
That's important.
truly
Being happy is like
Yeah, being
very
happy is very
for me.
important.
Like,
yeah, so those
being
are-
happy, but I feel like so much ties into being happy. Like I said,
But
I want my family right, my money
happiness,
right.
but see, happiness is only what you tie it to. Like you have to find that happiness that grounds you. Like you have to find that happiness that if you didn't have blah 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 blah, what would your life be like, or how would happiness look like? Like what would it look
that's
like
my
for
thing.
you?
I ain't
And
gonna
it's-
be damn happy. It ain't gonna be no happiness.
But see, that's the whole thing of changing your mind and changing how you see things is the fact of like, okay, like given I would love this, but what is it that I need in life to be
What's
happy?
really gonna
yeah,
water me?
what's that thing that's gonna, ground you? So Lex, what's yours?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no.
if you add like happiness and being content to the equation, I would feel like that's first and foremost for me.
Okay.
I want to be happy in life. But right after that, y'all know what I'm gonna say.
Liquor.
Yes.
Chicken
Well,
wings,
chicken wings,
10
Bruh.
piece.
girl.
Y'all know I love my wings, but what I was gonna say,
Yo man.
and that too.
Okay. I'm here for it.
Okay,
Here for
but,
it.
I
But what I was trying to say is like, for me, if you are not like financially stable or able, then all of the rest of the stuff becomes a struggle. You get
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be happy if my money is funny.
Exactly. So people think that I focus really hard on money in particular, and it's not that, but it
is that.
But maybe it is that, but it's more so because I want my kids to have experiences that I didn't have. And the experiences that I did have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I traveled so much as a kid.
And that's the thing. We didn't travel a lot, but I know my mom loved me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she juggled so many different things, going to school, working, but she was there at everything for me. Like, she showed up for everything. Like, and
I'm talking about to the point when we get home from school.
Right.
What you working on in school? Let's do your homework
at
the kitchen table.
All of the teachers, the staff,
the PTA,
the kids, everybody knew who my mom was. So I think that happiness obviously is very first and foremost. And then, the money, because if you have the money, you can take care of your kids how you want to. You can travel how you want to. You can experience things how you want to. You can give them the experiences that you didn't have as you want to. So, that's kind of sort of how that goes for me.
Money is very big for me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like...
And I think people look at it in a negative light.
And it's not.
But I don't see it negatively. Because if I'm financially stable and comfortable and able, then there's very little, you know what I'm saying, that's going to come in between me giving that experience to myself, or giving that experience to my family, or giving that experience to my
I feel like
children.
it's a thin line, because I feel like when money starts to become to the point where, like, okay, I'll do anything for money.
Now that's where
that thin line is, right? Like, because all money not good money now.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's not about being rich for me. It's just about being comfortable. It's not about, I don't have to be rich. I don't have to have the nicest car, the nicest house. As long as I'm comfortable, me and my children, me and my family, we can do what we want to do, experience the things we want to experience. That's good for me. So yeah. I feel like that's why people look bad on money.
I've recently kind of like learned this thing from my mom, because like, y'all know, like, I work 15 different jobs, and like, I keep a job, like, I keep sources of income, and like, my mom like sat me down, and I think because she saw her in me, and she really just had to like go up on some stuff where she's just like, listen, like, I know you want all the money that you can get, but she's like, don't let money be like the source of your life. Like, don't let it stress you out. Like, you still have to live your life, you still have to go on with your life, but worry about other stuff later. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we worry about that like we really don't have to worry about. And like, that kind of put my whole like perspective into like a whole different thing. I'm like, oh, because I have been stressing. I have been like doing things or doing this and making up for that. Like, hell no, I ain't making up for that shit no more.
Okay, so I want to kind of do a recap. So last episode, we were talking about what turns you on in the bedroom.
All right. Yep.
Yeah. So you weren't able to give your input. What's the automatic go for you?
Okay, this is gonna be kind of nasty. Jesus. Okay, I feel like the sucking of the toes.
Yes.
You said that.
Girl, that's a
go.
Period. When we it's called
I
missionary
didn't,
when the man
yeah,
on
like
top, right?
honestly, no, like honestly, I didn't know that it was though until I found out that it was like until
how'd you
like,
find out?
like
Baby, when
baby,
you find
because-
out, you fucked around.
yeah,
You fucked around.
like, no,
Fucked around and
like,
fucked around and found out.
yeah, and like I didn't know because like when at first when that nigga just like put my toes in his mouth, and I was like, hold up, what the fuck is he doing? But then I was like, whoa.
You sending me to another dimension.
It activated something else inside of me, and she was like, the me inside of me said, "Hey, girl, what's up?" We up.
She popped out.
Yeah,
She popped out.
it was a whole different experience. So yeah, I would definitely say that, and maybe a man moaning.
Oh yes, yes.
I need that.
We said those.
I
Yeah.
need-
So okay, so she right in tune with us. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was getting a little backlash because I didn't say what I would want to try that I haven't done already. They said Michaela said what she had to say, and that Tashia said what she had to say, and that I didn't say anything. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and go first.
Nah, girl. I'm gonna let you handle that.
Handle your backlash.
Handle your
baby.
backlash. I'll go after you, girl. We want to hear.
Okay, so all right. So it's this thing, like there's this device, like this sex swing thing.
The door.
I know what you're talking about on the door.
Okay, so that's
put it
something
in
I
the
have
door?
not done that I really want to do. Like,
Yes, like swing. Put me on that dough. I don't care.
Like,
how,
pick me
I don't
up.
care how many
I don't know.
times
I
my
don't know how
head
it's
get
gonna
that
keep me
dough,
off the
baby.
foot. Yeah.
I
Baby.
would
my
be
head.
scared.
Fuck
but-
my head,
Fuck
baby.
my head in the
Fuck
door. I don't
it.
give a fuck about
My
that.
head can go through the door. I don't care.
Put my head through the door. Please
Put it through the door.
Please.
If my head don't go through that door, you ain't doing it right.
You ain't did it right.
I do want to try that.
The swing. Whee!
That sounds good. We need to find that Amazon Red Door. It's somewhere, honey.
I know it. I got a friend
I got
that
a swing.
sells all that
I
type of
just
stuff.
haven't used it.
You got a
yet.
swing, but you ain't
You got
used
it?
it.
I haven't
Where you
used
get it from?
Yeah, you lied to me.
You got it from Candy Coated Nights. You know she got all
I
the
don't
sex
remember
toys.
where I got it from. It was like either Red Door or
One of the places.
yeah, one of them
Okay.
shits that you go to. Wow. Anyway,
She got a swing.
You better stop playing.
Listen, I
Get
ain't
that
trying to put
Casamigos.
nobody out there, but I'm saying she got a
Get that
swing.
Casamigos, baby.
So it's that Deleon tonight, so you already know what we
You got the
on.
Diddy bop up in there.
Yeah.
You got Diddy with you too.
They gonna be on the go, baby.
Ah.
All right, shit.
okay. So
Yeah, at this point, y'all break through the door. I'm gonna put some money in on it, cause girl, I
Okay.
believe in you. Come
We
on.
gonna make a GoFundMe for the dough. Let's just make it before
Fuck
they
the
even
dough.
start.
I'm about to say I'm a little heavy.
Just
That door don't stand a chance.
Just know, baby, we got the dough. Don't you worry about the dough, baby. Y'all just make
Worry about handling the business.
So what's okay? So I said that.
I do. Okay. So, all right. So y'all know the 50 Shades of Grey. That turned me on so bad. Like, I was like, I would love to go to like a dungeon where that man just like.
You want to go to sex dungeon?
I would no,
Like the
I would.
BDS
Okay, first off, there's
what's it
two
called?
things.
BDS?
There's two things that I feel like in my lifetime I need to experience. I need to experience one of those like sex parties where they, you know, you walk
When you
through
swap
with
'em
people.
out, you like to swing and shit.
I mean,
Okay. You freaky.
listen, not that I like the swinging, but I'm just saying, like,
You like to watch
Cool.
people have sex, and you like to have.
I do.
different- Okay.
I mean, I feel like it's like me
No
watching.
judgment
It's
here.
like me watching porno. I watch porno and masturbate and all
Yeah.
that anyway. So me,
Why
might as
not?
well
Yeah.
go to a party and get this thing popping. But I do. I would like to go to one of those. Like I've told my friends, like, I really want to experience like a sex party. Like,
Yeah.
not that I want to just be around there fucking getting fucked on. Like, no. But
Like you there with somebody that you're
yeah,
fucking with.
yeah, like I'm there with somebody that I'm fucking with, and then we go to this sex party, and then we watching, and
And we do our own thing.
And I watch them do that thing. I wouldn't even mind him doing his little thing, and I'm watching, just join in. I wouldn't mind that. Like I wouldn't mind putting on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do like the threesome thing, so I wouldn't mind putting on a good show. I got a little show up in me.
So
Okay.
you would
Show
let
up
him-
and show
you would
out.
Let him watch you fuck somebody else and then go back and fuck him too.
No, see that's the thing though.
You don't want to dick.
So I don't. No.
She said no.
No. See, I don't want two dicks.
Shit, fuck
I'm
it.
okay.
I'm just like,
Nah, I'm good.
Look, wait a minute.
and that's what you want, hell.
No,
said-
see, no, I don't want two dicks. But I mean, like another pussy. I mean, why not?
Yeah, because she like the threesome.
Yeah,
thing.
I like the threesome thing, not the two guys, one girl, but like
That's
the two
still a
girls.
threesome.
The
That's
two.
Just a
They
choo
said
choo.
No, that is a train. That is a train. We stopping that here
It's
today.
still a threesome.
That's not a fucking threesome. It's a train.
Anyway, yeah, okay. We're gonna get ready to go. We're gonna do what would she do? Okay, I got one for y'all. Is it okay to date a married man if the divorce has been filed but not finalized? What would she do?
Ray J went back to Princess, so
I was gonna say I'm personally gonna say no because for one,
is he your sugar
have
daddy?
y'all watched Sisters?
Oh yeah, girl.
Y'all
I be
heard
your
of it.
sisters, girl.
Child, I ain't dealing with nobody married, nobody about to get divorced, nobody that just got divorced. I ain't
Yeah.
dealing with that shit. I'm not. But me personally, I'm gonna say hell no. It's not okay. It needs to be finalized first because that's just you asking for bullshit. You asking for trouble. Just don't do it. And I feel like also for me, it's a red flag. Why is this person hasn't even finalized their divorce yet? Why are they so pressed to fuck with somebody else? Why can't you focus on yourself for just a few months or how? But then again, divorces can be long. So I guess it just depends on the circumstance. It truly depends on the circumstance because I feel like why can't you be by yourself? But then again, if the divorce been for 3 damn years now, come on. At what point can I get some more? Can I get some more action?
When Avant said separated, baby, it's separated. So.
Stop making me laugh. Okay. I'm going to say. Nah, don't fuck with no married man, bro. Don't do that.
I mean,
but
the
nah,
thing
nah,
about is he married?
Like, what
Yeah,
type-
he is getting
technically he is.
married. But
And I think in North Carolina,
he still belongs to her until
yeah,
they
I
get a
was gonna
divorce,
say,
baby,
I think
so-
in North Carolina, I believe, I don't know for sure.
You
can
can sue.
sue
You can sue. You can sue the fuck out that bitch.
You can sue
Period.
the mistress
Mhm.
or the
Or
person
well,
that's having
the
the
person.
affair.
we're
yeah.
not gonna go all the way there now.
You can
They
sue.
can though, but you
Yeah,
can. That's
I
the-
think
that's
in
what
North
I'm saying,
Carolina
that
you
have-
definitely
so how you
can.
feel
I
about
believe
it?
so.
I mean,
She said, "Hell no."
if
Hell
he
yeah.
going through it, if he going through a divorce,
If
he
he
going
gonna-
through a
if he
divorce.
gonna leave her anyway.
I'm not
If he gonna leave
promoting.
her anyway.
It's not that I'm saying that you should. I'm not saying that you should, but if you could,
If you
I mean,
find
if you
yourself
would.
in a situation,
I mean,
no
if,
judgment here.
if you just absolutely just, fell on the lap. I mean, just saying. But I'm okay. What I'm saying is maybe he's a sugar daddy. Or as I would like to call them in this age, sugar uncles. So maybe he's a
sugar unk.
maybe he a sugar unk, and maybe
What
he
is
is
sugar on?
sugar unks. Sugar unks are like the younger ones. They're like the ones that's like 40. They got money to spend, so they gonna spend that money. And they.
Okay. All right. So that. What would she do?
Honestly, if the man is divorced and he not divorced yet. He in the process of it. I mean, he got to live his life too. So fuck it.
Okay,
you need
so
to get that divorce
that's-
finalized, baby.
I'm gonna say I'm not fucking with no married man, but it's
It's-
not.
he
about,
not married.
He's separate, but it's
If
just
he's
like,
going through a divorce.
in this state, it's sticky.
Dude, she got a man.
Listen, my
definitely depends on the circumstances.
Listen,
Do she got
my
a man?
grandma has been went through a divorce and she was separated for 10 years.
That's what I'm saying,
And that nigga
like-
was doing his thing. It didn't stop
So
him.
yeah, so
Now,
then in
that's
that
why
case,
it's
yeah,
situational.
It's situational. So
It's
yeah,
situational.
so what we're gonna say is it just depends. That's really what would she do?
Do what your pocketbook tell you to do.
Oh, child, she said he
Yes.
gonna sponsor it. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and say, you can follow us on Instagram at Completely Her Podcast.
Facebook. Too.
Facebook.
We got a Facebook
Completely
page,
Her.
Completely Her Podcast.
Subscribe to the Big League Network
on
YouTube,
YouTube.
channel.
Like,
Subscribe.
comment, subscribe, all
Like,
that good shit.
subscribe,
I mean, shit, I'm talking
comment,
about
let
links.
us know
Like,
how you
comment,
feel.
subscribe.
You
like,
can
comment,
link with us
subscribe.
in a couple
Any.
of weeks, though. We do have an event coming up on June 17th.
Juneteenth, baby.
Yeah. So yeah.
Plan y'all cookouts for Juneteenth so we could cut this July 4th shit out. Plan y'all cookouts.
Yeah.
Take your time off, get your food, because we need to celebrate us.
Okay.
Period.
Y'all
But I'm
know.
still pulling up to the July 4th cookouts, though. Cause
Wow.
wanna eat.
That's
'Cause I
that's
wanna
my
eat.
I do too.
But I still want y'all to have a
That's my
Juneteenth
dog's
fete.
birthday, so you know what? I'm
For
just
real?
it's that day is just
My
Lotus
dog-
Day.
we gonna say
birthday.
that's Lotus'
Yeah,
birthday.
and
That's what we having a
That's
cookout
what we
for.
having for His
Oh, I got a
Pep's birthday
homegirl
is
who
the
birthday
6th.
that day
Yeah.
too. So you know what?
Pep's
We
birthday
want to
is July
thank we
6th.
want to thank Pep for coming on today
Thank
and
you,
joining
Pep.
us
filling
again.
in for 2 weeks
Pep,
straight.
Pep,
so
you the man.
Anyway,
You the
Help,
man.
give us a bark.
look at him. He took his head to the side. Now he don't know what it means. He been doing it the whole time. Anyway, y'all.
How Diddy and OBJ was looking at each other on that GIF.
Oh. Look, that's what we do. Okay, y'all. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We out.
Bye.